Greetings YouTubers, AtariLeaf here with an Intellivision video review. This time for a game made by Activision that was exclusive to the Intellivision, Worm Whomper. So let's plug this game in and insert the overlay. These can sometimes give you a problem. Stupid thing, get in there! Now forget it. Moving on. In the game you play an unlikely hero by the name of Felton Pinkerton, who is tasked with protecting his cornfield from an army of very hungry bugs. Armed with an unlimited supply of spray guns, Felton desperately attempts to keep the bug horde at bay for as long as he can. The game might put you in mind of a horizontal version of Centipede, but it also bears a surprising but uncanny resemblance to Missile Command. I'll get to why later. You can play either a 1- or 2-player game. In the 2-player game, each player plays a wave and alternates back and forth after each player completes a wave. You use the Intellivision disc control to move Felton around the screen, and he's able to move the entire length and width of the screen to attack the nasty critters. The top left and right buttons fire your bug spray, which will rapid fire if held down, and it's the recommended tactic. And it's very satisfying to mow down these slimy, disgusting critters as you run up and down your field. The bottom left and right button fires what are called plow balls, which look basically like bowling balls. Whereas the spray gun only kills the first bug it hits, the plow balls will run over everything in its path and are great for the larger, stronger enemies. Keep in mind that you have a limited amount of plow balls, and it's best to save them for the faster and harder levels. Worm Whomper features a diverse and colorful array of enemies to contend with, each taking a different amount of hits from a spray gun to eliminate, but again, a plow ball will take an enemy out with just one hit. The most plentiful are the inchworms, which are the smallest but also the hardest to hit. It sometimes takes some slight adjustment in Felton's movements to line up the spray gun to take out these tiny buggers. There are also horned caterpillars, snails, millipedes, banana slugs, green moths, white moths, slithering corn snake, big brown moth, ravenous red slug, big black snail, and the giant purple moth. Snails will drop their shells and clutter up the field, and the spray can't penetrate it. You must use a plow ball to eliminate them. The moths don't actually eat your corn, but they do lay eggs that will become inchworms, and the closer the egg is to the corn, the shorter the distance the worm has to travel to attack your corn once that egg hatches. When the corn is attacked, it will first change from yellow to brown, and if touched a second time, it will die completely. Also, an enemy that touches your spray can other than an inchworm will destroy the spray can. Felton will have to run to the tool shed at the bottom of the screen to get another. The game ends when all of Felton's corn has been destroyed. I mentioned before how this game puts me in mind of Missile Command, more than Centipede, for a couple of reasons. First, you get bonus corn stalks after every 4 waves, the same as getting bonus cities in Missile Command after a certain score. Also in Missile Command, a common strategy is to only protect the cities that are still there, and not waste time going after missiles that will hit already destroyed areas. In Worm Whomper, it's also only important to protect the corn stalks that are in the line of attacking bugs. Bugs traveling along the path not in line with the cornstalk can be ignored. But remember, some bugs will move up and down as well, so make sure you get them before they change paths to your corn. Worm Whomper is a very fun and entertaining shooter for the Intellivision. I've only been playing it for a few days, but it's quickly becoming one of my favorite games on the system, and one that I highly recommend. Unfortunately, it is kind of rare and hard to find, but it is worth tracking down a copy if you can. This is AtariLeaf, thanks for watching, and have a great day.